Alycats and new viewers. So today I'm reviewing The White Princess, the latest miniseries from Starz. The White Princess is the sequel slash spiritual successor to The White Queen, which premiered in 2013. And this picks up pretty much immediately after The White Queen ended, but you do not have to have seen The White Queen to watch The White Princess. Does it help you understand the story more if you have? Yes, but they do have a recap at the very beginning of The White Princess explaining the events that lead up to what is happening in The White Princess. To give a short synopsis of the story, The White Princess follows Elizabeth, who is the daughter of King Edward and Queen Elizabeth Woodville, and she is set to marry King Henry Tudor VII. And she is not thrilled about this prospect at all because, mild spoiler alert here, she was in love with her Uncle Richard, who was vying for the throne. But as you know, if you know history, King Henry Tudor grabbed the rights to the throne. So she has an arranged marriage to King Henry Tudor. She's not happy about it. And this miniseries chronicles her marriage with King Henry Tudor, how she handles being crowned the Queen of England, how the power of the throne affects her and her family, and ultimately her love story with Henry. This is a very fascinating series. It is tamer than The White Queen. There are not as many sex scenes, there are not as many battle scenes, but when you do see a sex scene or a battle scene, it has meaning, and it does show you enough that you feel the full gravity of the situation. And also with The White Princess, they've recast the entire cast, and at first it was really discombobulating because I had just watched The White Queen. When I started watching The White Princess, I was like, whoa, they recast everyone, but it makes sense if you think about it. But all the actors and actresses are amazing. I loved Jodie Comer as Elizabeth. She was so charming, and I rooted for her. She was such an amazing queen in this series, and she was very relatable. And you understood her decisions. Even if you didn't necessarily agree with her decisions, you understood why she made them. And Jacob Collins-Levy as King Henry Tudor VII was perfection. First off, he's a hottie. That has nothing to do with this review, but I mean, come on, look at him, guys. He's just, oh, it makes my pants tingle. But he just brought such power and sympathy to the role of King Henry Tudor VII, and at first, I hated him. But as the series went along, I started to love King Henry, and I sided with him. During this series, you'll see that the Yorks and the Tudors are warring, and you'll ultimately side with one family. I will admit that I sided with the Tudors, but it's up to you because both sides do have genuine reasons to root for them, and both sides do have pros and cons. I ultimately sided with the Tudors because history and because I was charmed by the Tudors themselves in this series, but you can make up your own mind about your team, if you want to call it that. This series is also full of lavish costume designs, amazing sets, beautiful locations, and I can't stop gushing about this series. If you haven't seen it and you love historical fiction, because some of this has been fictionalized, if you love shows like Game of Thrones where people are vying for the throne and there's political intrigue going on, if you like Outlander for the romance, you'll love The White Princess. And I personally give The White Princess 5 out of 5 stars because it has amazing acting, beautiful set pieces, amazing costumes, an intriguing storyline, relatable, likable characters, and just so much to delve into and to think about, and it's just so thought-provoking. And even though you know what's going to happen ultimately at the end, because of course, like I said, history before, you still are shocked by what happened. So I think this is a masterpiece, and I know the showrunners have said they're not really planning on continuing Elizabeth's story, but I would love to see more stories from the War of the Roses. So that was my review for the latest Starz miniseries, The White Princess. Did you watch The White Princess? If you did, let me know what you thought about it down below. Also, if you liked this video, leave a like. If you liked it, make sure to share it because it helps my channel grow. Also, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, but you like what you've seen and heard, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, because you want to be alerted every time I upload a new video or start a new live stream, because YouTube's slacking on that and my channel's kind of hurting from it. So please hit the notification bell because you'll be a part of the Alycat notification squad, which gains you extra love points in my heart. And also, if you'd like to follow me on social... Now's not the time for the Outlander song to be playing. See if you like Outlander, watch The White Princess. That's the meaning of this. And also, if you'd like to follow me on social media sites, they're all listed down below in the description box. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and kisses. Bye. Geez, guys. I'm so sorry you had to see my terrible dancing. But while you're here, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you'll see my face floating over here in the near future. Click it and I'll sub you to my channel. Also, make sure, if you want to see the last video I uploaded, to click that up here. If you want to watch a playlist of videos that you can watch over and over again, that will be down here as well sometime in the near future. I'm just going to go back to my horrible dancing now, okay?